Hello everybody, Tzilla here, and today I wanted to propose who I think would be a good opponent for the next Godzilla x Kong movie. Now, just going off some things, I think it's fair to assume a lot of people want Destroya or Space Godzilla. In fact, I would love to see Space Godzilla. But now, after seeing Godzilla x Kong, I have new ideas and more things I want to see from the Monsterverse, and specifically who I want to see Godzilla fight in the next film. Now, Adam Wingard has talked about if we do get another Godzilla Kong movie, he wants to focus more on Godzilla this time, and he wants to try to tell an emotional Godzilla story. Adam Wingard has talked a lot about how he loves Godzilla vs. Destroya, and if he got to do another Godzilla movie, he'd really want to try to recreate the emotional highs and lows that that movie brings. When it comes to this, a lot of people think they could introduce a baby Godzilla, we could get a Godzilla Jr. in the Monsterverse, and he could get in danger, and that could provide a vulnerable side to Godzilla and add some good emotion, but I have something a little different I think could work nicely for the last Godzilla Kong movie. Now, I won't lie, I don't necessarily have any idea how this would work story-wise, but that's not my job, that's the filmmaker's job. I was thinking about what monster in the Monsterverse currently could give Godzilla an emotional battle. And there's one that came to mind. I would really like to see Godzilla vs. Mothra in the Monsterverse. Godzilla vs. Mothra is an iconic rivalry, iconic battle. It's been done in every Godzilla series so far, and I would love to see Adam Wingard's spin on it. The Monsterverse Mothra is definitely a different kind of Mothra, but I think she could still hold her own against Godzilla. Don't underestimate her. She is the queen of the monsters. Now, I think having Mothra be the monster Godzilla fights, I'm not necessarily calling her the villain, but I think having a Godzilla versus Mothra not only could have some really high emotional stakes for Godzilla, just how we get to that point could be very interesting story-wise. Maybe Godzilla's gone astray, maybe Mothra's confused, maybe Godzilla doesn't know how to handle all the Kongs in the Hollow Earth and he's been going crazy or something. Or maybe we'll get Burning Godzilla and Mothra's just trying to calm him down. I don't know if any of that would happen. Like I said, I think the story should be something left up to the filmmakers. That's not something I'd necessarily feel comfortable tackling. But I would love to see the Monsterverse Mothra, specifically the one in GXK, fighting the Monsterverse Godzilla. I think there's a lot of great possibilities. If they did something like in the Heisei series where she has the glitter coming off her wings and it makes Godzilla's atomic breath bounce around it, that could look so unbelievably good with today's CGI and Adam Wingard's directing. He loves neon lights and colors, and I feel like Godzilla vs. Mothra is a fight that he would excel at directing. But if they wanted to go a different route, this Mothra is definitely a lot more physical in her fighting style. We could see a Mothra that gets up close and personal with Godzilla, and it can actually handle it pretty well. Unlike the Ion Dragon or the male Muto, this could be a flying monster that really gives Godzilla some trouble. Now, I understand why some people might not want to see this. The Monsterverse Mothra and Godzilla are good friends, and that's why I said I don't really know where the story would go for this, but let me know what you guys think. Do you think Godzilla vs. Mothra in the Monsterverse would be cool? Do you think it'd be dumb? I think it's an iconic thing that would be a great way to end the Monsterverse. A lot of people know about Godzilla vs. Mothra. Heck, Robert Meyer Burnett said Godzilla vs. Mothra from the Heisei series made him cry. Junkie XL's favorite Godzilla movie is the Heisei Godzilla vs. Mothra. Mothra vs. Godzilla from 1964 is one of the best Godzilla movies. There's just so much goodness that comes from Godzilla and Mothra battling, and I think the Monsterverse could really take advantage of that. Like I said, let me know what you guys think of this. Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea, or do you want to see someone else as the final villain? Maybe an original monster, maybe Destroyer or Space Godzilla, like I said. Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.